Welcome, listeners. On this episode, three Michigan rappers found dead. Find out where and why. And also, a good Samaritan in Michigan turns in over 10,000 to police. Find out what this good Samaritan gets. That starts right now on Chris Talks.
You are now tuned into the Chris Talk Show. Let's get into it. Hit that intro.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Some rock says, can you feel it? Some rock says, can you feel it? Some rock says.
This. All right, listeners. Welcome, everybody, to the Chris Talk Show. I'm your host, Chris Talk. Oh my God, man. I am your host, Chris Talk. Sorry about the N-word, y'all. Welcome to the show. Everybody, welcome. Let's say what's up to Miss Nay-The-Teck. What's up, Miss Nay-The-Teck?
Hey, it's your girl, Nay-The-Teck.
What is up? All right, y'all heard the intro. Crazy joint. Three rappers from Michigan are found dead. Okay? Where and why? We about to get right into that. But before we get right into that, we gonna pay these bills. As always, hit me up on Chris Talks, and also hit me up on Chris Talks 40 on Instagram, and Chris Talks 1190 on YouTube, and also show your love and donations, which are so appreciated on the Chris Talk Show. That $ Chris Talk Show Cash App. All right, now let's get right into it. As always, Miss Nay-The-Teck is here to drop us the bomb stories. All right, Miss Nay-The-Teck, tell me what you got, because this some crazy ish. Three, not one, not two, but three rappers are supposed rappers found dead. Where did this? Can you tell me, how did this happen? Where did this take place? Because this is some bug out ish.
Okay, so 2 weeks after reports of them being missing following a night of canceled performance, Armani Kelly, Montoya Givens, and Dante Wickens' bodies have been found. The mystery of them vanishing began on the morning of January 21st. On this day at around 11 a.m., upcoming artist Kelly left his home in Oscoda, Michigan, and headed to Detroit, Michigan, where he was slated to perform with associates Given and Wicker at Lounge 31 that night.
Oh, hold on. So they was all supposed. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry for cutting you off. They was all supposed to be performing at the same club at the same time. They all had like a little duel there, a little song there together, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they were performing separately.
No, they were performing together. They had
all right, cool. So they were all meant to be there. All right, cool. So what's up?
Right.
Go ahead.
The gig was canceled at some point during the night. All three of the victims' phones had been powered off around the same time. The vehicle they've been traveling in had been discovered the following day, abandoned, covered in mud, and missing its license plate.
Hold up.
That sound crazy, y'all?
Yo, what label they with? Yo, I'm just keeping it real. What label they with? Where's the security? Like, come on, man. Even what's this guy? And he was like, I don't want to speak bad against nobody, but the dude was like just a walking death kid. Was King Von? He was just deaf.
Yeah.
It just surrounded him. You know what I'm saying? Because he did a lot of dirt. So it was a lot of people who wanted revenge on him. So that sort of like surrounded him a little bit. You know what I mean? So you can see why he would need security.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, what label was these ninjas on that they ain't had no security?
Well, they don't mention a label. That they only said that they were 3 aspiring rappers. So they weren't signed to a label or anything like that.
Oh, okay, so that's why. Well, they would. Sorry, I don't mean to. See, I don't want to say nothing wrong, but let me say that was a foolish move to go to a different hood as a rapper. I don't care what you're rapping about, but 9 times out of 10, these are probably like what, Gen Z? But they were young though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were probably like these Gen Z type rappers. So they, rap about things they don't have and that they want.
Were in their early 20s.
They were all in the. Oh wow. So yeah, that was a. They should have been traveling with heat. I'm sorry to say. Sorry to say it like that. My condolences to to all the families out there. Nobody deserves to die in such harsh way like that. But I mean, if you're gonna be out there in that game, you're gonna be street rapping. You're gonna be out there in the streets rapping what you rapping. These days, they want you to live up to what you're saying. So if you're not living up to what you're saying, some people will test you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people will test you, and then they travel into a different. Where did this happen at?
This happened in Detroit, Michigan.
But they're from where?
The other side of Michigan.
Oh, they should have known better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you traveling from one hood to the next hood. You probably would have not probably, like, you should have known better. You should have had, your people should have definitely been there then.
And knowing that you're traveling like somewhere where you know that you aren't known or you are just a little known, anything like that.
Yeah, but
they think you would have better protection.
Yeah, it's a possibility for trouble.
Yeah.
It's sad to see. It's sad to hear this happening to so many of our black people. It's crazy. I mean, what's that guy name? Carl what? What's his name? He's like running around YouTube now. Carl something. He's like the snitch of YouTube now.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yes.
He's like the YouTube snitcher. What they call Carl something. But I mean, like call him what you want, but dude did make a point. Cause this guy,
I believe his name is Charleston, I think.
Charleston something like that. I don't Charleston. I don't really watch a dude like that. I'm sorry. I'm online, but I'm not online. I'm online to do what I'm doing here, but I'm not online. You know what I mean? So I don't really be like online watching these people and stuff like that. But I will say that there was something that he did say that made complete sense, and it's the truth. When most black people get killed, they are killed by other black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, most black people ain't raising a gun. Oh, yo, we gonna go kill these whatever. But most black people are getting killed by black people. So it's kind of sad to report the stories. Like I said before, some of the stories that we report, because in this situation, 9 times out of 10, this is black on black crime.
Yeah, stole the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say that, yeah.
It's black on black crime. Yeah. But what we like, what we need to do, we need to stop all the race on race crime. It needs to stop. Like seriously, because we are losing too many, and I mean too many talented young people. Because these guys, they were only in like what, their 20s or something. Like, come on, they only in their 20s. Think about what the heck you was doing out there when you was 2021. I don't know how old the listeners are, but you tell me. All right, hit up the comments. Tell me. Hit up the likes. Hit up the shares. Hit up those views. Hit up that notification bar so you get one of these stories every time. But I want you to comment on. You tell me what the heck. What the heck are we doing to our black people that we are killing them at such a young age in our communities?
I believe it's anger.
I think
Everyone's angry.
Yeah, but at what? What?
Themselves, their environment.
Nick, listen. You better go light a blunt or change your environment. That's it. If you angry at yourself, light a blunt or go to therapy. If you angry at your environment, get out of your environment. But get out of your environment, and when you do, don't try to punish the people that didn't leave. Like some people, like I don't know, some of these celebrities, like when they go up, when they move up and stuff like that, they don't come back to their environment.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're gonna get out, you get out, go, keep going. Do what you gotta do. You know that change your environment.
Yeah.
That's a change in environment. Keep going. Don't come back. Once you change it.
Yeah.
This is why I was never a rapper. If I was a rapper, okay, and I made it big, or I like they say, sold my soul, I'm not coming back to the hood. The hell with that.
To where you grew up from and things like that?
I'm not going back to where I grew up from. I don't know. Let me tell you something. Me as a male, this is me personally as a male. It's like this. Okay. Alright, like in what is this? Like a lion pride, right? Don't the male get kicked out and gotta go find his own way and everything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so it's like that. That's how I see it. I didn't get kicked out, but the hell I left. I'm not going back. Once I left, I'm not going back. That's just me personally. Once I left, I didn't go back because I left to to discover new things. I don't want to go back to I don't want to go back to the same boat.
See what the world, what else the world has.
Yeah, and when I see
to show you.
Yeah, when I see what the world is like, I'm gonna go out and I'm going to. If I see something I like, I'm gonna stay there. I'll stay there for a while. I'm not gonna return back home.
Right.
Yeah, like to. Yeah, see, you're about to turn into something complete. You're about to turn this whole conversation into something completely different. With my views, when, like, my sons, I have sons. I don't want my sons to stay here forever. Eventually, I want them to venture out and go, like, start their own family. I venture out, I'm going to start, like, my own family, my own life. I'm not going to go back home unless I do go back to visit my mom.
Yeah, you can always go visit, but...
Yeah, I'm not going back to live.
Yeah.
No. Once I move out of that place, I'm going. I'm not going back there. I'm not going back.
Yeah. And it's sad because this is what these boys were doing. They were, I don't know if they were gang members. I don't know if they, had been crime members before, if they've been locked up or anything like that. But it's sad to say that these boys, they were traveling to do something better, better their life. They weren't getting in trouble. And just to have this happen to not just one, but three
Yeah, but
young black men.
Yeah, but you should have.
Crazy.
I understand that, but they should have had themselves more protected when you in a neighborhood. That's like, okay. Our studio, the Chris Talk studio, is here, like in New York. Okay, so like in New York, you know where certain gangs are. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like, okay, there's these gangs over here, these gangs over here. So
Right. Certain
let me be.
territories and things
Yeah.
like
So
that, right?
yeah. So you know certain territory. Now whether these guys were gang members or not, I don't know. If they were neutral, as a neutral person, you still have some type of protection around you because you're stepping into these type of sometimes gang infested areas. You know what I mean? And then you got some ignorant gang members out there. You have some people come up and try to check you or rob you or anything like that. You got to be prepared for that. Yeah, especially if they from the same neighborhood. That's like, okay, like, you from New York. New York got 5 boroughs. If you from like one of the 5 boroughs, that's like you being from, okay, let's take it where I'm from. I see I'm now spreading my business, but let's take it where I'm from. Brooklyn. That's like me going from one part of Brooklyn to another part of Brooklyn, knowing that the people don't get along with these certain type of people. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to be cautious because I could be cool in one part of Brooklyn and I go to another part of Brooklyn. Or it could be, or you could take it from, like you going from Brooklyn to the Bronx. I could be cool with people in both the Brooklyn and in the Bronx, but you might have something, somebody might have something against you, or you might have something, and we going to the Bronx, but we still in New York City. So they should have known, to me, yo, we going into this area, it might, I haven't personally.
They were found in an apartment. So, I want to know what lured them to that apartment. What made them go inside that apartment?
Probably to do a song.
I don't know.
Probably to do a song.
I know from the reports, they still don't say like, oh, did they go up to an apartment to record a song? Did a girl lure them up there? Was they trying to get drugs or anything like that? What was it?
Yeah, well, there's gonna be more to come out probably on this story, but to me, it's just me personally. If I was just going out, if I'm going out there like that, and I'm taking people with me. If I don't, that's just straight up. If I'm going to a neighborhood that I don't know, I'm bringing somebody with me. Period. Just period. Somebody who's just a little bit bugged out, who's willing to go as far as I am, but well, further than I am. Cause I'm a run and they can fight, but yeah, I'm a run and they can fight. So I'm out. Yeah, so even if it's just, I would have had somebody with me. Right. That's what I'm saying. Going into a neighborhood like that and I don't know where I'm going, even if it's 3 of us, then each one of us should have somebody with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like that's really messed up. It's messed up that it happened, but I would have been more prepared going out into it. I mean, like, like that's like I'm from Brooklyn. If I'm going from one project to the next, I'm going to be I'm going to be prepared. I'm just really. It's really
It's
bad
crazy.
yeah, no, it's really bad that happened. But
Yeah.
they should have been
It's
more prepared.
crazy because most people, when they see girls going out to like clubs and things like that, they always tell you, "Oh, make sure you got your friend. Make sure
Yes, make
you're
sure
not
you got
traveling
somebody with you.
alone."
Even
Yeah,
though it was
but
three of them,
you still have to tell these men these things also, not just for females.
it could have been drugs. Could have been a drug deal going bad. We don't know.
Yeah,
We don't know.
we'll come back with more.
We will definitely be back with more. All right. Let's go into the next one. The next story is about a lady who found some guap. How much this lady found? They said it was over 10 grand?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
found
right?
the exact amount of $15,000.
It was over 10 grand. Over 10 grand this lady found?
Yes.
Why? Why did she find over 10 grand?
It says Diane Gordon was walking to work just like any other day when she stumbled upon a large amount on her 2.7-mile walk. I looked down. This is what Diane says. I looked down on the ground and found a plastic bag with a large sum of money in it, she said. When you turned it over, there was even more money. Diane immediately called the police to return the money and discovered that the money was actually a part of someone's wedding gift. Although Diane could have benefited from the money to get transportation for herself, she knew it was the right thing to do to turn it in.
I had to pause the music there for a second. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm not a good tech, okay? Alright? Okay? Not a good tech. But, yo. 15 grand?
Yeah.
Yo.
And they say since finding the money, that her GoFundMe for her that she had put up afterwards to get herself some transportation has quadrupled that amount.
Wow.
Go ahead, Diane.
Wow. Go ahead, Diane. Alright, Nay-The-Teck, go do that. Let me tell y'all people something. Okay? Now, Nay-The-Teck, go handle that business. Let me tell y'all something. Okay? Now, this lady found 15 grand. 15 grand inside of a bag and then had the nerve to return the money back. Like, really return the money back. Now, I don't know if that's a good Samaritan. That's a good Samaritan. A lot of people, I don't know how y'all would have voted. I don't know how y'all would have voted. I don't know if a lot of y'all would have returned that money back. I don't know if a lot of y'all would have kept that money. I don't know if a lot of y'all would have donated that money to charity. I don't know if a lot of y'all would have even picked up the bag. I wouldn't. I don't know. Me, when I see fishy stuff, I don't. If I seen something fishy-ishy, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I don't know what's in it. What happened if it's some, like, let me stop the music. What happened if it's like some crazy people? What happened?
It wasn't that crazy. It was actually a surprise to her.
No. But what happened if you touch the bag and some crazy people just pop up out the woods and try to kill you or something like that? Listen, we all watch movies, right?
That's in the movies.
So what? So what? I don't care. I'm still skeptical. Alright, we have our guest with us. Nay-The-Teck, we got our guest with us?
Yes.
Alright, so, me, personally, I ain't touching the bag. I'm not touching the bag. I am not touching the bag. I don't care how much money's in the bag. It could have been $30,000, $50,000, $60,000. I don't care. What happened if it was a lemon? What happened if it was a head? I don't know. I just want to just grab it. People, I mean, you tell me, people, what would you do? What would you just pick that up? Would you just pick it up? Now, check this out. So, I got a special guest up here, all right? So, we got a question for my guest. Is my guest in the house? Is my guest here? My guest is here.
Yep, I'm here.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce this young lady. I wanted to introduce her, okay, but I'm not. Guess, Juju.
Yes.
Juju be bugging. We have a question for you. We're going to put you in the hot seat. So Juju be bugging. She's in the hot seat right now. Juju be bugging. If you found a bag with over $15,000 in it, would you return it or not?
I would definitely return it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give this a round of applause real quick. Juju is a good Samaritan. She would return the bag and give back all that money. And you know what? Juju would be actually benefiting from that because in the report, right, the lady actually got more than what was in the bag. So, Juju, we're going to give you a round of applause for your Good Samaritan Award. We're going to give you the Good Samaritan Award and give you 5 stars on the show. All right, Juju. Yeah, we're going to do it big for you. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we're going to end my show. We're going to end the show real quick. All right. We're going to pay the bills at the end. Okay, let's do this. Facebook, Chris Talks. No, matter of fact, we're not even going to end it like that. We're going to do something special today. So, Juju, we want to let the people know, where can they find you? Juju, is she still there? Are you still there, Juju? All right, Juju. Where can the people find you and hear you at?
Okay, you guys. So I'm streaming on multiple platforms. I'm on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and Google Podcasts. My podcast is called Women Keeping It Real, and I talk about a little bit of everything in between. Check it out. Definitely got some good feedback and good content.
All right, y'all heard her. Y'all can find Juju on Woman Keeping It Real. She got that podcast on Woman Keeping It Real. Juju, I want to thank you so much for sitting in the hot seat. Give her a round of applause for sitting in the hot seat. That was our question of the day. I want to thank my guest co-host, as always, Nay-The-Teck, coming in. Juju, thank her for tuning in. I'll put the link in the show. You can come and find her on the show. As always, you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate that so much. And, yeah. Stay blessed, not stressed. Until next time, listeners, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, I see y'all. Thank you so much. Peace.